The Transport Select Committee has recently produced a report on the cost of motor insurance in the UK. Graham Trudgill, Head of Corporate Affairs at BIBA, outlines for News Insurances what were the main subjects developed.
The Transport Select Committee has produced their report following their investigation into the cost of motor insurance in the UK because it had gone up by 40%. So they've come out and they want to look at things like continuous insurance enforcement, which has now launched in June 2011, but they're also interested in young drivers, how we can help them, reforming the driving test, introducing things like telematics. They're also very interested in fraud, in staged accidents, and there's a project that BIBA's working with about accessing driving licence details at the point of quote to prevent people giving fraudulent details about their driving licence to prevent crime there. They're also looking at claims management and the increasing cost of motor insurance claims and bodily injury claims inflation and the issues to do with claims. Now, telematics is quite new technology. You have a little black box in your car and that monitors your driving behaviour and your time of driving, and then your insurance premium can be more reflective of your driving habits. So there's three different types. You've got the mileage-based telematics box, which basically demonstrates how many miles you've gone and then charges a rate per mile. Or you have the curfew-based system, which looks at the time of day you're driving. So if you're driving between 11 at night and 5 in the morning, you're much more likely to have an accident, and that accident is more likely to be far worse as well. So it's more expensive. Or you could be just not allowed to drive at that time of day under your terms of your policy. Or the new type, the third type, is the most interesting. And this is where the box has motion sensors in the car. So they can tell how fast you're accelerating, how suddenly you're braking, your cornering speeds, and they can see actually you're a safe driver or you might be a very risky driver. And you can save up to 50% on your insurance premiums because of that, which is particularly helpful for young drivers. Driver training and driver testing is going to be reformed. The Minister has promised a more rigorous driving test, and BIBA think that's something that's very important because we think that the young drivers out there, when they pass their test, they're not necessarily really fully ready to drive on those roads, and so the more can be done, and also including those extra post-test courses that you can do like Pass Plus. They need to be reviewed and make sure that young drivers can learn all those extra things about night driving and bad weather and motorways so that they're better prepared for driving on the road and they're less likely to have an accident.